My next stop was Kheer Ganga Trek. As I rode up the mountains, the truck forced me to the side of the road and I hit a rock and bent my gear pedal, which made changing gears very difficult for the rest of the journey. The road had been closed the day before due to a landslide, and I discovered it was closed again today, so I parked my bike and continued on foot. I met two Sikh guys who convinced me that we could run across the landslide area and on the other side would be able to get a taxi to the start of the trek. That's when I saw the crushed car, destroyed the day before by falling rocks. Crossing that landslide was the first time I really understood how dangerous these mountains can be. Not long afterwards, we got a taxi to the start of the trek. We walked together, talking for hours, and by the time we reached the top, it felt like we'd known each other for years. Indians really are the most wonderful and interesting of people. After that long climb, we soaked in the natural hot springs, and it felt way too hot to start with, but once I settled in, it was so refreshing. I stayed the night at Kheer Ganga and wondered at the night sky. Then I took a different route down the following morning through the villages. Eventually, I reached the reservoir where I caught a taxi back to my bike. As we drove through the landslide area, it suddenly started spitting rocks again. The driver threw the taxi in reverse and we got hell out of there fast. After the rocks stopped, I sprinted across the landslide again before climbing back on the bike. Despite the damaged gear pedal, I made it back down safely to Manikaran. I visited the temples and the hot springs before finding a mechanic. Luckily, he had a replacement gear pedal in stock and the bike was fixed. A friend once told me, when things go wrong in the mountains, just laugh because it's inevitable. Thankfully, I did.